Halo, halo guys. Ya, betul lain lah. Nah itu seakal. Betul sih. Tes, tes. Tes, tes.
What a place.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
The ability to not get lost in your talent.
That is perfectly all right. My data
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again? Funny. Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you... Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already... And most importantly... How... Pay your...
A little bird told us you'd soon be
You sure it's not... Don't worry, we won't keep you long. You're invited too, Anafa.
accompaniment request accepted.
Wait, so robots like...
All right, enough.
Woohoo! Spit it out.
They've set off.
Just as about time I met this variable in person. You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notkrai. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way around. So, when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Notkrai?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean, that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? Here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Notkrai.
Oh, wow!
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Notkrai.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Notkrai.
Oh, local specialties.
Sedih
Hah?
apa?
Is something up, traveler?
Diturunin semua biar kuat laptop.
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Huh?
Oh,
Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
What now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Krai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy. That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is, legend has it that modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki? Wait, traveler, you're saying we might actually...
Krai is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline. Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right. Let's just do what we've always done. And keep searching as we...
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Our pleasure. Anyway,
Like we've crossed another boundary.
Paimon couldn't have put it better. Well, as the best guide in the whole of Teyvat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, not cry, here we come!
Hip.
to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more...
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll...
Huh? What in Tibet is that? Looks kinda like a seal...
That is a kuhenki, a species...
A kuhenki? Does she have...
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the kuhenki, are said to be familiar...
The moon goddess?
Although Nodkrai lies on Snezhneya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep... The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels.
Wow! So the origin of...
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of...
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider the...
Leave me alone. Is this a travel guide?
Are there any particular points of it? Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive...
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly... Town actually looks
Which aspects in part...
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodkrai.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Nodkrai's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodkrai. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then...
What happened?
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodkrai, and for a time it was left heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished. That Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nodkrai. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish and become whoever they want to be. The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the Wild Hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be...
The Wild Hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of Wild Hunt... If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the Wild Hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being...
You're saying...
I have not witnessed enough Wild Hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown...
When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she...
Absolutely. Aino is very... Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flag...
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep... You're right. Time to roll. Hurry up, Grassa! Bring it! Incoming! I'm tired already. Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later. Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help. Rise like smoke. Incoming!
Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me?
Return to the skies! Incoming!
Everyone says there's tons of
Watch
work.
out!
Why is none of it coming to me?
Incoming!
Research looks promising indeed.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest of objects. Come, take a look. Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it coming to me?
This research looks promising indeed.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest of objects. Come, take a look. Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it coming to me?
Watch out! Rise like smoke!
Research looks promising indeed.
But promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Everyone says there's tons of work.
Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here? Does that mean that Catherine and Nodbright actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later.
This research looks promising indeed.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest of objects. Take a look.
Watch out!
Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it coming to me?
This research looks promising indeed.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest of objects. Come, take a look. Everyone says there's tons of work lately. Why is none of it coming to me?
This research looks promising indeed.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest of objects. Come, take a look.
This research looks promising indeed.
Why is none of it coming to me?
This research looks promising indeed.
Everyone says
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
This research
Here we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to...
No matches, identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Barca's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices,
Here's the thing.
go find a flea
You
market.
can't live life without a little spice.
Oh, how many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll look into them tomorrow.
I recommend you drink less.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices,
Here's the
go
thing.
find a flea
You
market.
can't live life without a little spice.
Our drink recommendations? Well, for starters, I recommend you drink less.
Well, well.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular here at the...
So,
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that you're...
Funny that you should mention that. Well, you were...
aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't...
Actually, it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Inefa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. I think I might have just put my foot in it.
Yep, so...
Varka?
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hard...
Right now?
Huh?
It's a lake in the...
Oh. So... well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Whoa! That's so generous of him!
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Inefa. That was pretty...
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Traveler, Paimon. Why don't you go...
Sure thing.
Oh,
No worries.
thank you.
Oh, right.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
A drink? Or some information?
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty... You mean it's got something to do with Nodcry's history? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it. Oh, sorry about that.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who
Wait a sec. Are you...
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see.
Whoa, that's...
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and...
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to
Oh,
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry. normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause...
Burial ground?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt...
Oh.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used...
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she is still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself.
Oh, I assure you, there's no... Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long?
Oh, sure. In that case...
Not at all. Should the... You're always welcome. Then allow me to...
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, his lantern... Yes, you've always... Hey! Don't you start... Paimon almost forgot. Were we gonna go try out the berries and... But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like some...
Please.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait! Quick, let's grab some too.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from...
Huh? How'd you...
Just now were a song the birds
and...
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of I am Lauma, moon chanter of the frost moon scion.
Happy to oblige.
Think nothing of...
The fine...
As perhaps... And now...
Huh. Look who it is again.
That's right!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our...
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that?
But... My lady, they...
Please, you two. Accept...
Come again?
Let me finish.
You!
Hey.
Where's the...
Ever since they came to...
Judging from how they reacted just now...
Well...
I see. Then, just as the... You will always be welcome. May we meet again in the moon's gentle...
Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet. Good idea! Let's see... This is the Vesnitsi Prolegia greenhouse. And this is the Rossum workshop. And over here, that way's north. And that looks like something built by the Fatui? So, what do you think? Hey, come... Huh? Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your space... Where? Anyway... Lucky up. Hey, Catherine.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that, mortals.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person?
Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. But we are in Nod Krai now. And
Oh, please.
oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Krai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply...
Yeah, right. More like,
I've said what I came to say. What you do, and being the refined young lady that I am, I shall ad astra abasask. Welcome to Nod Krai, Dominion of the Fatui.
ugh, Paimon's so mad right now. How can anyone so obvious? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in... well, Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help?
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine.
Ad Astra...
Thank you for
Hmm.